I got to do this. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not dealing with you, John.
I have a special guest today.
Oh, my goodness.
Introduce
Hello,
yourself.
everyone. Where's the camera? I'm looking right there.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Deontaye Clay.
Yes.
That's who I am.
No elevator speech or nothing?
I'm just little old simple me. A little humble lamb, servant of the Lord.
You know
a
what?
Nice little Baptist boy.
Oh, I'm trying not to cuss today. I'm really trying not to cuss.
That's all I am.
This man has a concert coming up. What you
do.
gonna show me? Show it to me real quick. While you say what you have to say.
August 16th, 2019, the city of Detroit we're going to pay tribute to our queen,
Yes.
Aretha Franklin. How I got over.
Yes.
A tribute to the gospel according to Aretha Franklin.
There's only one man that can do something like this. Pull
It
off
is,
something like this.
Gospel with an orchestra.
Is that right?
It is. I don't know. Some broad from out of state. I'm like, we don't even know you. And she asking, I have people asking to sing on my program already, which I'm honored and I'm humble. I am. You know, that someone would consider, you know, a little person like me. But I don't even know who she is.
You said little person.
Yeah.
You get on my nerves.
Hey, listen, I'm no Kiara Sheard or Karen Clark or Jay Drew or, you know, I'm just a little small. I'm not a Dre Perry in the group. You know, I'm just a little person. I'm not a Ryan Johnson or a Jeremy Mosley. I'm not a John King.
Oh, don't do that.
You know, I'm just a little person.
Don't do that.
You know, just trying to make it in.
I ain't.
That's the old folks say, if I could just have a little seat outside the gate. If I just have a little seat outside the gate, that's it.
Clearly, some parts I have to edit out.
But don't edit out the truth. Which you might as well just leave the whole video out. But this is my brother John King. We've been brothers 30 years. It's a long time.
Oh wow, I almost said it.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
It has.
Jesus
I'm 30
Christ.
and you be 30.
You old.
Yeah, you on your way to being old. But I know someone who's already there. And we can't say his name. But he's our pastor.
Oh well.
We can't say his name though. Can't say his name. Yeah. Hopefully he ain't gonna watch this. You know he is.
Oh, he ain't gonna watch it.
Oh yeah. But no, seriously. Friday, August 16th, 2019. I'm asking the city to come together. I simply want to let the Franklin family know that Aretha meant the world to us, and she was our very own. You know, I have been afforded many, many, many opportunities. Doors have opened because someone, an icon, a legend of her stature, you know, thought, you know, something of me to throw me out there and say, hey, do this. You know, so many people of our city, including yourself, John, have been afforded opportunities because of Aretha Franklin. She didn't think herself so big to forget about us. You know, she always remembered home. And so, even though she is not here, God knows I wish she was, and I miss her so much. This is my personal thank you to her, honoring her music. I will pay tribute to 2 albums specifically, which is, of course, the Amazing Grace album that was recorded in June 1972. Matter of fact, go see that movie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
a
John
great movie.
and I and Pastor Ryan Johnson, we were afforded a great opportunity to be with the Franklin family on her birthday, March 25th.
was great.
And it was an amazing movie.
Yeah,
I encourage all churches, our church choirs, our church groups. If you think the movie gonna get you into heaven, go watch it. I'm telling you, it is amazing. The Amazing Grace movie is amazing.
It is.
Make sure you put that hashtag in there so we can put it on.
Hashtag Amazing Grace movie.
Hashtag Amazing Grace movie. It is great, and I will pay tribute to that. I will also pay tribute to another gospel album that many people do not know that she did. And that was One Lord, One Faith, One Baptism album that was recorded at our home church in the historic New Bethel Baptist Church. July 26th, 27th, and 28th of 1987. No, I stand corrected. It was 27th, 28th, and 29th of 1987, right at the New Bethel Baptist Church, with the New Bethel Bass Choir and the Thomas Whitfield Company, with Thomas Whitfield on the organ. I mean, these are Detroit legends that pay tribute to our gospel's history. And so what I want to do is I want to perform this music with an orchestra. I have a little hashtag or series I started last year called Classical Comes to Church. And so it's where I combine gospel music with an orchestra, where I want to relive a time back in the 80s with Donald Vale, the Hartford Memorial Baptist Church, Unity Baptist Church, and the St. James Baptist Church, where they all came together and did a mass concert at the Port Auditorium with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. So I wanted to bring that to my generation. I have nothing against the radio. I love the radio. And I, inspired my students all the time that I work with. I say, if you all can imagine listening to it, imagine playing that music. You can make live music magical. And so that's what I want to do with my generation. On top of that, John, I want to bring in the live artists that music that's on the radio. I want to bring them in, and I want the Detroit Public School Orchestra to play with that artist, as I did last year. Last year we had Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole. This year I cannot say who I'm having just yet because it's a surprise. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss this concert.
You sure you can't spill it?
I can't spill it. I can't. Not just yet. Not just yet. But I'm telling you, I promise you. I promise you do not want to miss this concert. It's going to be magical. It's going to be magical. And everything that I do, because I just want to give back. I want to make a difference. All the proceeds from the tickets will be donated to the Pancreatic Cancer Society, from which Miss Franklin died from. There is a specific organization that handled the last days of Miss Franklin, and that the Franklin family have asked me to make a special donation to this cause. Also, I want to do a water drive for Flint. I know they're in the midst of, revamping their water system up there, but John, there's people up there who still need water.
Absolutely.
They still need water. So in the next few weeks, I'll be putting out another video. Probably John gonna make me do it. Put out another video. I need you to bring your water to the Greater Burnett Baptist Church. I'm gonna start sending water up there. Make sure this person don't hit us.
Be careful now.
So we're gonna do that, and they need more than just water. Actually, they need all types of water supply, water filters, and I have reached out to the mayor of Flint, and he's going to get back with me. I plan on meeting with him, and I want all these people to come down that day, Friday, August 16th, at 6 p.m. It may change depending on how I feel. That day, I know it's that day though. To come down, and we're going to honor our queen. And John, a lot of people do not know that the water drive for Flint was one of Miss Franklin's last wishes, that she was not able to perform because of her being very ill. Right. So I feel, because of the doors that she opened for me, I think this is one of the last things I could do for her. And it means everybody know what Aretha Franklin meant to me. I was just crazy about her. She could do no wrong. You know, one day she could make you feel like you was on top of the world, and then next time she make you feel this small. You know, but the woman can sing. She had a gift, and she had a heart, and so I have nothing against the Grammys. I have nothing against, you know, BET, all these VMA awards, but I want this to be a Detroit personal hometown tribute to her. You know, Detroit, we shared her with the world, and so I want Detroit. I want the Metro Detroit area. Those who want to come from out of town, you're more than welcome. You know, last year I had guests from California, Alabama, Florida, New York. You know, they all flew in because of what I was doing. So, and I'm thankful. I'm so thankful, and I'm grateful, and I'm humble, and I thank you, and I love you. But this year is going to be even bigger, even better. I ask for your prayers. I ask for your encouraging words, because it gets stressful. But John, I want people's lives to be changed. I want people to be uplifted. I want people to know that there's a better living through Jesus Christ. If you can be encouraged by something I've said, something I've done, something I've sang, or even not even just me, there'll be more people on the program. Pastor Ryan Johnson will accompany me. Miss Arnesia Jones, another Detroit great. Evangelist Jessica Clemens will be with us. My brother right here, who's giving me a hard time, John King, will be a part of the program. Oh, we cannot. I have to let this out, even though he's already on the flyer. I mean, who else would I have to accompany me than the great maestro, Alvin Waddles III? Who else is there to have?
Who else?
I mean, come on now. That's classical and gospel mastery right in one. You know, get no better than that.
I got a question.
Huh?
I got a question.
Don't you make me mad.
Who did you say before that?
Before Alvin?
Yes.
I said Jessica, I said Arnesia, Pastor Brian Johnson, and my brother, John Robert King.
Who was that?
Oh, I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him. Yes, I am.
You looking through the window or something?
No. I'm looking at the driver with his blinker on. He ain't got over yet. So we're doing this for a cause, and
we're still talking about that.
John, don't you make me mad?
Well, you know, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, okay. There will be a choir. I'm calling all my Detroit family to just help me do this. You know, I don't do this for money. I don't do it for fame. You know, I love to sing. As Whoopi Goldberg said, nothing makes me happier. Nothing makes me happier than to sing. I love to sing. It's what I do. I do it well. At least y'all told me I do it well. I hope y'all wasn't lying all this time.
No.
Okay, because listen, these concerts cost money, and I don't fry no chicken.
Oh my God.
I don't stand on the corner with no lemonade stand. Listen, I do this out of my pocket, and with generous, you know, people who love me. Shout out to Dr. O'Neill Swanson and Linda Swanson and Terry Henderson, and these are people who love me. Shout out to Dr. Louise Guyton and Pastor Ryan Johnson and the Greater Burnett Baptist Church. These are people who supported me heavily last year in my efforts, and so this year, you know, it's a bigger scale, greater scale that I'm doing. Aretha's background singers and musicians have all agreed to come back and help me in this affair. I'm just so honored and humbled that they think well of me to come back in this effort. I just want to bring us all back together one more time. All the musicians, all the background singers, and people who ever took part. Just one time. John, you remember we sang in the Super Bowl behind her? I mean, just amazing. I mean, your mother, our auntie, well, my auntie, your mother, Carolyn King sang background behind her, you know. We've been to Washington, D.C. We've been somewhere everywhere. I mean, I've been to Montreal, everywhere with this woman. You know, she's just thought little old me to just follow her around and sit down and listen, look and listen. I was honored just to do that.
Yeah. So let me ask you this question seriously. This is a serious question for anybody out there that has a dream, that is thinking about doing something, just not sure how to go about it. What would you say to them?
First of all, pray. Pray. That's one thing my pastor Ryan Johnson has instilled in me. Even my home church pastor Robert Smith Jr. Has instilled in me to pray and seek what God has to say. Be encouraged. You know, people who you think will be there won't. People who you think will help you will not be the people that open doors for you. Pray on to be encouraged. Reach out to those resources that you think that you don't have, that just might be the ones that help you. Most of all, be sincere. Because, John, you know, I complain and I cry. You know how many times have I cried about this? I've cried at the altar. You know, I've cried in my pastor's office. You know, God will honor your faithfulness, and He will honor a sincere heart.
That's true. That's true. Oh my God!
All right.
Please don't do that to me right now.
All right.
Oh, you about to make me mad.
God will honor your sincerity, and when you really want to do God's business for God's people, He will make a way. And John, you know, I'm a living witness that God will make a way out of no way. When, you know, you just simply tell folk you don't have it. You know, because last year I pulled off, I had a 30-piece orchestra. I had a 150 voice choir. You know, I had, you know,
and not an empty seat now.
And not an empty seat in Hartford. You know,
it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to see. It really was. But
I'm telling you, when you are sincere about what you want to do for God, you really want to change lives for the better, and you really want to make a difference, and you ask God to assist and put His hands and pour His Spirit, He will do it. But you have to remain consistent in prayer and fasting, and you have to remain positive on the mission. There you go. There's no handicap right here. Yeah.
I just didn't want to get the ticket.
No, not out here. Yeah, so.
Well, I just thought I'd, you know, take a couple minutes and share your story.
Yes, sir.
And what you have coming up. Because everybody has a story.
Everybody has a story.
And everybody needs a platform to share that story.
And this is my platform. I believe, you know, John, I found something that works for me because Detroit is so, you know, legendary in everything, you know, they do. From every genre of music, from gospel to classical to R&B to even pop and rock. Detroit masters music.
True.
And so I believe, I asked the Lord, you know, besides my pitch and my range in my voice, how can I be great and stand out on my own? And I believe God gave me this vision. Okay. And that is the classical and the gospel music. I do sing classically. I've studied it, and I believe God has given me this platform. This is how He's given me my voice, you know, my voice to stick out and be different and be great, you know, and make a difference. This is what I love doing it, and I wouldn't trade it at all.
Wow.
Not at all. This is it. You know, I found my niche. I found what works for me, you know, and hopefully I can open doors for people, you know, like people like Alvin Waddles, you know, who opened doors for me. I model him. You know, I am who I am because of him. You know, I just sit and I watch what he does, and I mean, it just amazes me every time. Just watching, from playing the piano to directing the music. I mean, to even when he sings. You know, a masterful pianist and director. The way he interprets music and the way he delivers it, it just gives me that push. You know, people, I sit and I watch him just play, and I know when he play for me, it's like some musicians who play for you got to sing. Rudolph Stanfield, Carol Cole, Alvin Waddles, John Willis, Ryan Johnson. You know, these are folks, when they're backing you up, they put some fire under your tail. You got to, like, oh, ain't no lullaby singing today, boy.
You better push.
You know, Detroit is just great in everything, you know. So I ask God to, you know, stand me out and make me great, make me a legend. And this is how he's doing it. Wow. And I'm not going to give up. Yeah. I want to sometimes, I'm telling you.
I believe
you know, your cousins, I'm telling you. Woo. Make your blood pressure rise, make your blood boil. I'm telling you, sometimes I be like, Lord, send me a sign. And he'll send me, and jokingly, when I be saying, send me a sign, the Lord send me a sign.
Oh, he'll send you a sign, all right.
He'll send it like, oh, okay.
I'll show you something.
I'm telling you.
I just thought I'd introduce him to the world.
Yeah.
Some of you already know who he is, but
yeah, good old.
The world is going to get to know this man and
sir.
The work that he's doing.
Yes,
you know.
sir. I'm forever grateful.
Yeah.
Forever grateful.
I just thought I'd share.
One day I'm looking to the right side of the camera. It's over there, right? Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I see it now.
Oh, you see it now?
Yeah. I mean, I've been seeing it, but I keep looking over here because I'm over here, but it's actually over there.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. All right,
it's too late now.
We're here, Blaze Pizza.
Okay, well.
And we're going to eat.
Yeah. God bless you.
All right, God bless you. God keep you.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Thank you.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh, bye. Bye.